Hello everyone and welcome back to Clark Sports Cards. We're into some more Bowman 2025 blasters. Started opening up the case that I have here a little bit, and we still got a bunch to open. So we thought we'd open up 6 here on the channel, see if we can get a little bit of the chrome out of it. Maybe some autographs or something like that, or some red rookie parallel, stuff like that. So let's get into ripping some of the blasters. Won't take long here. If you like these type of rips, please comment below on the channel and hit that little subscribe. Greatly would appreciate it as well. All right, let's start off with blaster number one. Not much thrills because there's nothing on the boxes basically as far as odds. You got to look on Bowman or Tops.com for odds, but definitely after some of the bigger hits here. So there we go. So maybe we can get some of the animes or whatever. So let's get into ripping some of the blasters, and we'll try to go pretty quick to them and scan through, see if we can get some hits out of them, because that's what we're after, right? Future Stars, I love these cards, the Future Stars collectible type of cards, and they're kind of rare, about 1 out of every 6 boxes, something like that you get out of those. Franklin Reyes, that's one we're looking for, but that's paper. We'll set off to the side there. And yeah, we'll zip through some of the stuff here and just look through. There's a lot of packs here to rip and go through, so appreciate everybody hanging with us today. All right, who we got here? Is that Christian Moore? And Will Simpson and Braden Montgomery is our reptile. We'll set that in the back here. All right, next pack. And Bowman is just kind of they're kind of like fun rips, right? Stuff that you can rip on and off camera, you know. Not too bad as far as pricing, even though they did go up a little bit. There's Reese Hines. But still a good little rip, nonetheless. I'm trying to remember some of these names here when I look at them through Chrome. And I'm sure there's a bunch of people that's prospecting some of these players left and right, but Petray and Caden Kendall, for some reason, 159 overall. Okay. Some of these I still got to get used to as far as names and stuff like that. But I did open about 6 blasters off camera. Got a chrome parallel and some of the other ones. I think I got like a 1 auto or something like that. So they're running about 1 out of 6, something like that. And I think I got 1 red rookie. I think it was, who was it? I can't remember now. Well, or something like that. I can't remember. Ethan Salas right there. And we got here Jack Lyons out of 150. Let's see where he was drafted at. 366 overall. All right. That's a number, nonetheless. So we did get our number card out of the first blaster. Let's get into blaster number 2. Reptilian and a numbered chrome. So I'll take that on every blaster if we can get that. Like the number cards, especially if it's a first and a hitter. So that's 2 check marks right there, right off the top. So, of course, we'd like some of our bigger ones like Charlie Condon, right? But nonetheless, we'll take what we can get. Bryce Rayner, Travis Brazana. Now, he was the first pick overall in the draft, but he was in draft, yeah, first overall. But he was in the draft product as his first. So, still a good card. Don't frown on the number card of him by any stretch. Looks like we got here. Who is this? Kobe Mayo is a greatness card. And the greatness, every time they put one in, it seems like they're always upside down. There's Walker Jenkins, Johnny Level, Lewis, Humberto Cruz. Seems like I get a lot of Humberto Cruz for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, the Reptilian. We put him in the back here. So we keep track. You get one of those per blaster. I ain't got no real astonishing case hits yet. I think I got one number out of 75. Is my lowest number that I've gotten out of Chrome. Ortiz right there. Good old Bowman. All right. All right. Charlie Condon. There we go. That's the guy we was after. We'll put him in the back. We'll put him right there. We can get his first in here. Oh, that's another one. Eduardo Quintero. Adrian Miller. I believe he's still in there. This is the end of blaster number 2. And that's our rookie, Jackson Jobe, as far as our die cut. There's Charlie Condon. All right, we'll put him over here with our paper. Blake Bortles. Peyton. Connor Griffin he was up there too, I think. Yeah, 9th overall. He's in draft as his first. All right, so Charlie Condon. Reptilian's already gotten. So who we got here? Xavier Isaac. Ashley Andujar. He's grabbing some attention right now in the class. Horton, Nate. Where'd Nate come out at? 190 some. All right, that's blaster number 2. So we didn't get a number card out of blaster 2. Let's see what we can do out of blaster 3. We'll call that a dud blaster. We got a couple good paper products, but yeah, paper's not. There's a lot of people that still grade it if it's a good enough player, right? Here we go. Blaster number 3. And let's see, we got something here. Ooh, Bobby Witt. That's the like a Bowman logo on it. I think is what they call a team logo or something like that. That's what they call it. But that's a nice one right there. I know those are hard to hit. That's my first one I hit of that. We'll sit that right there. Bobby Witt. Colin DeBrage. Where'd he drafted at? 33. I knew it was lower. And we got a sparkle here. Jesus Tilroy. That's numbered out of 299. So the sparkle. All right. So that's a pretty good little pack right there, right? All right. Keep up the packs like that. Maybe we got a hot little blaster here. Wish they do back in the days like the like Chronicles and have like hot blasters and stuff like that. That'd be nice. Oh, Jesus Made. That's a good one. Right there. George and Rocker. Okay. Oop. Stack getting a little high. So not too bad a turnout so far. Could always be a little better, right? Chase Burns. Luis Pineda. Free agent. Caleb, I know he's kind of lower a little bit, 39, yep. And Kevin McCongle. A little bit of hot flash on him, 37th overall. We'll put him up here somewhere. Put him right there. Not a bad little chrome guy right there. Jackson Merrill. And Connor Norby. That's who I got the red refractor on, the red rookie card chrome. That's who it was earlier. Couldn't think of his name. Walker Janik, that's up there, 28th. Yep, I thought that was kind of low. Esteban, I don't think he is, though. Not free agent. Cam Smith, and that's it. I normally get some base in the front, some rookie cards, whatever. Then it goes into prospects, then the chrome, and then back into base again. How normal the flow of the packs are. Charlie Condon, again right there. Greatness looking. Put him right there in the back here. And looks like I got a Reptilian again. And who we got? Kyle Teal. 14th overall last year. Kyle Teal. All right. Last pack, Blaster 3. Jace Young, rookie. Always thinking LA Data Closers rookie. I've seen him so many over the years. All right. Nope. And nope. 204th overall. Some of these I hadn't heard of. I just like looking at where they was drafted at. All right. So, not a bad little blaster there. Let's get into Blaster 4. That was a little bit better. The Blaster 2 is our worst one. Still haven't got an auto yet. Do have 2 chrome numbers, though. So, that's good. Like seeing the chromes. Like seeing the numbers. It's a dart throw, right? That's all it is. And who we got here? J.J. Weatherholt. Okay, that's the one we're after first. Rafael Flores and Esteban Gonzalez. Okay. All right, so we got a J.J. right there in paper. Zach Neto. Kobe Mayo is our rookie die cut. Will Simpson. Richard Lynn. Perdomo. So much. The only thing about opening up Bowman is a lot of sleeving and a lot of top loading. Once you get done. Christian Moore right there. Victor Rodriguez. Where do you get? No. Mitch Webb. I know that he's kind of lower. He got 42nd overall. Perez. Don't know about him. That's because he's not been got a number. But would like to see some of the top drafts in chrome. We'll need some of those popping in here. Johinsky Noel. David Ortiz Jr. right there. First, Sammy Hernandez and David Ortiz Jr. again. So I'm sure that Ortiz Jr. probably will get some traction later on, possibly, due to his name. We'll see. He's not considered one of the real hot ones quite yet. I think I got a Reptilian here. Who we got? Here, Thomas. And Lucas, Christian. PJ Moreland. Morlando. That's one of the ones we're after, so we're going to put him right up there beside that. And then Josh, I don't know where Josh is at. 33 overall, so it's not bad. That had to be last year, yeah, because 33 is Kyle DeBarge this year. So that had to be last year, but still got a first this year. So he was a first last year, or drafted last year, but he gets a first this year. Kind of weird a little bit sometimes. I just didn't throw a card out for him, I guess. Kevin McCongle on paper. Ismail, free agent. Malcolm Moore. Don't know about Malcolm. 30th overall though. To the Rangers, catcher. I will sleeve him up later. I've always been big on catchers. I like catchers, but it seems like they never pan out. Adley Rutschman has been the closest that I've ever gotten as far as collectible to have some value, and he's kind of having an off year this year. I was big on Joey Bart back in the day, and of course he kind of flittered away. So I was after a lot of his cards, but now you hit and you miss, right? Swing and a miss, right? Sometimes. And Bastian Walcott right there. There's old Sasaki. He's having a cut on the DL right now. Sage Acuna. Been having a bad season. It's not too bad. Alvin Guitarra. Chase. Montero. There he is again. Humberto Cruz. Getting a lot of him. If he could ever pan out as a pitcher. I would be doing good. I think I got an auto of him. I think I got like a couple of number cards of him. So, Cooper Pratt, P.J. Moreland, Orlando. Colt Emerson there. Chase. Okay. Stack to the right, getting awful tall. I'm hoping it don't topple over. But yeah, definitely comment below if you like looking at these type of videos and stuff like that. Love looking at comments and what you're opening. Oh, there we go. Esteban Gonzalez, our first auto right there. Let's see where he was at. This is a free agent 2019. But our first auto on card. On card auto. And he is a hitter. Outfielder. So we'll put him right there in front. There's Roki Sasaki. And Chrome. Thomas White. Blake. So, but yeah, definitely comment below. Love listening to comments and stuff like that, and I'll respond back to them and stuff like that. And if you're not a subscriber to the channel, definitely click on that subscribe button. All this is just a click away. Don't cost you anything, and I really do appreciate it. Brooks Lee, rookie, right there. Lucas Carson, and there he is. Connor Griffin, 9th overall. Little, I think is it a two-way player? No, I don't think so. Shortstop, but Reptilian nonetheless. First would be in draft. All right, last pack in Blaster 5, and we got one more blaster to go. See if we can go out with a bang. Did get our one auto, which is pretty good. We'll take that. Maybe we can get a couple more of these number cards here. Would be nice. And had a paper number card, which is kind of weird. Jesus Lopez and Romeo. All right, last blaster. Let's rock and roll. Get some of this stack down. All right, here we go. Blaster number 6, and we'll kind of do a little recap here at the end a little bit. Appreciate everybody hanging with me as long as you have. All right, here we go. Final blaster, Blaster 6, and I think we're about. I got about 6 more to finish half the case, I guess. So we haven't got a real spectacular case hit yet. So waiting for it, hoping we get it. Knowing me, I'll probably open it up off channel, and that's when the case hit will be, or the big one, I should say. All right, here we go. Bowman. We got here, is that James? Yep, good old James Wood. It's a nice one. I like the looks of those kind of cards a little bit. And a Reptilian coming across here. Is it going to be a first even pitcher? I haven't got one good Reptilian yet, I don't think. As far as like a top player, I should say. Look forward to get at least one of those. Oh, we got a purple here. Let's see who it is. So first, another auto. David Hageman. 133rd overall. Paper. Purple out of 250. Little picture action for them Rangers. Right there. So we got 2. That's nice. There's another Humberto again. And Cam Caminetti. Okay. So, all right. 2 autos. 1 paper. 1 chrome. 1 numbered. And 1, 2, 3, I think, number card so far. If we can get one more number out of this bad boy. Sometimes when you get a number in paper, you'll get a number in chrome too, I've seen. Or you got a good chance at it. So let's see if that takes the case right here. William Contreras, our die cut is Mador, Walker Jenkins, Johnny Level. Pull a lot of him too, Johnny Level, it seems like. Well, say that, and there's another one right there, right? Mitch Jebb, that's a nice one. 42nd overall. We'll put him in the back here. Mitch Jebb. got a little bit of hype. Got a last pack in Blaster 6. See if we can end up with a chrome card, numbered. Oh, we got another paper. Sky blue out of $4.99. It is Connor Norby. So I have got his red rookie refractor in chrome and 1 out of $4.99. Matching that nice helmet right there, right? There we go. Another number card. And finish it off. Who are we going to get? Santana. And let's go that guy. All right. So not a bad little rip as far as Bowman. I enjoyed it. These are just some of the hits in paper a little bit. Some of the ones that we're after a little bit. But we got about every one of them there a little bit. P.J. Moreland or Morlando. Kevin McCongle in chrome. And we got here a Future Stars or Future Star collectible of Trio, like that card. A auto, Gonzalez. Connor Norby at a $4.99 auto. A Jack Lyons, first out of, what is that, out of 150 chrome. Nice little hitter for him. What was that? Number 366. So he's on back a little bit. And we got another auto, David. And this Bobby Witt, really like that Bobby Witt. That Bobby Witt looks kind of pretty awesome right there. That Bowman insignia on the back. Really like that. And another pitcher out of $2.99. So, not too bad. And we got some other ones in the back. Jeb, Wood, Sasaki. There's another Charlie Condon right there. And then our Reptilians. Didn't really get anybody great out of those. Those are the 6 that we got. Did get some first, though, but Connor Griffin's probably our best one out of all that. So, but I do appreciate everybody tuning in and sticking around as long as you have. And hit that like, share, and subscribe button on the way out, and I really would appreciate it. Y'all keep on ripping. Clark Sports Cards out.